The United Arab Emirates is amazing. The country's capital is Abu Dhabi, where the main oil deposits are located. The local economy is based on the production and export of oil. Only the Emirate of Dubai does not have oil as its main source of income. The country draws attention to its ambitious goals. The UAE intends to transform its economy into a green economy and eliminate its emissions. The solar expedition was to learn about advances in the production of clean energy there. We traveled to Dubai to visit one of the largest plants in the world, the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Solar Park.
But they are also spreading the idea of sustainability all across UAE. So we have an upcoming one in Sharjah, we have upcoming one in Abu Dhabi, plus we are also expanding outside the UAE. We have upcoming in Oman as well as in Jordan. So the aim of this community is to spread awareness between people that how important it is for us to capture the natural energy source, in this case sun, which can easily power 100% of all your energy demand.
Dubai has experienced significant growth in energy consumption due to rapid economic development and increasing population. The Sustainable City is the first operational net-zero energy city in Dubai, modeled to become an international showcase of high-quality sustainable living.
I'm Mizan Rab, and I'm a senior technical sales engineer at the Solar at Diamond Developers, and we are here at the Sustainable City in Dubai. This is the first sustainable city to be built in the UAE, and we are really proud to be a part of it. The idea of this project was to have sustainability in our day-to-day lives, right? So solar was a very new technology in this UAE, even though this place was blessed with solar, with the sun, but it was only a few years ago that people have really started to accept this technology. So the idea to build this community was to have a very close connection with from people with the sustainable aspect of it, and to have it in our day-to-day lives.
The Emirates are a nation on the Arabian Peninsula located predominantly along the Persian Gulf. The country is a federation of 7 emirates, formed by Abu Dhabi, which is the capital of the island, Dubai, Sharjah, Ayman, Amal Quain, Ras Al Khaimah, and Fujairah. It is a great challenge for the UAE to abandon its economic dependence on oil and at the same time become a reference in green initiatives.
Earlier, the idea of solar was just to have in the solar farms and into big installation. But having this as a part of a community, people are able to see it, people are able to see the changes in their savings, and also small kids are able to learn more about the renewable energy from this idea. So this project has a total capacity of more than 10 megawatts. So this is one of the largest single site installation done in the UAE. Includes all sorts of installations we have on the car park, we have on the rooftop, we have on concrete rooftop, sandwich panel, as well as on the facade of the building. So total 10 megawatt of installation, and this energy and the energy produced by the system is sufficient to meet 100% demand of the community's energy needs. So for all the common street lighting, the swimming pool areas, like the sprinklers for water, so all these items are powered 100% by solar. So this is a self-sufficient community in terms of energy needs.
In recent years, Dubai has made efforts to diversify its economy, and it became known for its modern infrastructure, large projects, and its organization. Tourism plays a key role in Dubai's growth. The city is a popular destination for tourists from around the world, attracting visitors with its beaches, luxury hotels, shopping, entertainment, and attractions such as the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. Dubai has also invested in creating additional tourist attractions, such as theme parks and artificial islands. The city hosted Expo 2020, a global event that attracted international attention and further stimulated its economic growth. However, it is important to note that Dubai's growth also presents challenges. Rapid development and construction of large projects have raised concerns about sustainability and environmental impact. With this, Dubai is implementing a series of initiatives to guarantee a future with zero emissions and promote the transition to a cleaner and more sustainable energy matrix.
Living in Dubai is actually incredible, and I consider myself lucky living here. It's a beautiful country with a lot of opportunities, and the government here is working hard to make Dubai a concept. So I see that they are a role model for many countries now. Dubai is now a role model. Actually, I see a lot of projects that are promoting for the clean energy for sustainability, mainly the sustainable city here, that now it's expanding to other cities as well. It's a role model for other cities because it succeeded to make a lead example for sustainability and such a difficult climate. And it's amazing to see that achievement as well. Actually, yeah, I'm very proud of Sustainable City achievements now because it's expanding to other cities as well. It's like contagious, contributing in sustainability. So I feel really proud of the achievement of this city and of the people living here.
With the risk of global temperature rise, it is important to achieve energy efficiency across all sectors. Policies and regulations are being implemented to promote more sustainable practices, encourage the use of efficient technologies, and reduce energy waste. This includes developing green buildings and using more efficient lighting and air conditioning systems. Dubai is working to promote the use of electric vehicles as a low-carbon transport alternative. This involves the installation of charging infrastructure and incentives for the purchase of electric vehicles and their inclusion in taxi and public transport fleets. In terms of sustainability, switching to a clean energy matrix allows for more efficient use of natural resources, reducing pressure on ecosystems and promoting greater environmental resilience. Furthermore, the adoption of advanced and innovative technologies can improve citizens' quality of life, providing a cleaner and healthier environment.
It's good experience. I have not too much experience. I have some day experience, but is the good car and comfortable and very smoothly this car. In future maybe is more electric car you see on the road. Just in 30 or 1 hour is your car battery is full. If you charge one time full battery, then you go Abu Dhabi easily and come back to Dubai easily. One time charging. I see in future is more is Tesla and more electric car is in future see on the road.
I believe there's enough resources in the world for everybody. It's just that they're concentrated in certain parts of the world. But we mustn't be apathetic and think, well, we're okay, because we have everything. The climate is continually changing, and as in the last 12 years, due to the way we're living, the weather is going from one extreme to another, and countries are having to deal with different climates. So in an instant, things can change. You could lose part of your land to the sea because of sea levels rising. So it's all linked. The air we breathe, the toxins we're sending out, and so even planting more trees, wind, solar panels is a must, and research and funding into producing more and more clean energy, including heating the home, more efficient, not throwaway plastic landfill products. Reducing plastic, because left at room temperature, if everything is wrapped in plastic, the phthalates, which can be cancer causing, will go into the food and affect people that way, which then has a number of repercussions with the air, the environment, and also with health.
The implementation of large-scale solar energy projects, such as the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Solar Park, has been fundamental in this process. These projects contribute to increasing the Emirates' renewable energy generation capacity and reducing the need to import fossil fuels. The adoption of renewable energy, advanced energy storage, energy efficiency, artificial intelligence and electric vehicles are key elements that are shaping the Emirates' energy future and helping to ensure a zero-emissions future. Dubai has experienced significant growth in energy consumption due to rapid economic development and increasing population. Dubai's renewable energy strategy aims to achieve a generation capacity of 75% energy from clean sources by 2050. Growing awareness about environmental impacts and the importance of transitioning to a low-carbon economy have also influenced the search for renewable sources. Non-renewable energy sources are subject to shortages and depletion, which can create instability in energy supply. By switching to renewable energy sources, Dubai can become more self-sufficient in energy production and reduce its dependence on external suppliers. Completely phasing out non-renewable energy sources is critical to ensuring environmental sustainability, promoting energy security, creating economic opportunities and strengthening Dubai's leadership on the global stage. This transition contributes to a cleaner, more sustainable and resilient future for Dubai's future generations.
Government have also Tesla car for taxi, use for taxi, and RTA also maybe in future is the Tesla car in road taxi, use for taxi. Is maybe is charger now is not too much charger available, and government give order the Tesla we need more than 1000 charger, but maybe in next 1 or 2 months is more charger, and more taxis you see on the road is Tesla.
Yeah, of course, sustainability is a critical issue for the planet, and ensuring that the future generation appreciate and are working towards a better future from now, like taking actions from now, is very important. And as a mom, I try my best to promote these some practices at home by saving water, maybe planting next to the house, using less cars. If we have any going out, we can go out by walk, by using a bicycle. And as well, because I'm into that business in saving water, our main goal is to save as much water as we can, because it's not only a business, it's something much bigger than that. You feel like you are satisfied by every achievement you do for the future of our planet and for the future of every city you work with.
Community people are able to see it themselves firsthand. They are able to learn that how much carbon emissions are they saving, how much energy are they saving, and how much savings is happening in terms of the bills, right? So if each and every individual knows about the savings, they will be able to spread this awareness between other communities as well. So the idea was to bring sustainability closer to the people rather than having it in big farms, offshore wind farms. So just to bring it at home. So this was the main idea of behind having the Sustainable City, the solar project.
Dubai's approach combines both centralized and distributed generation to ensure a successful energy transition. Centralized generation allows for large-scale energy production, taking advantage of efficiency and economies of scale, while distributed generation promotes local energy production and involves consumers in the energy transition process. This combination of approaches helps Dubai diversify its energy mix, increase the share of renewable sources, and strengthen the security and resilience of energy supply.
Worries that we have as a generation, like a millennial generation, is that, climate change is happening. We're seeing it. We're seeing more and more natural disasters every single year. There's general, global warming. And so something needs to happen, and we need to start changing our kind of lifestyle and how we live. 20 years ago, You know, the choice to choose an electric car, take some form of electric kind of like transportation was quite a big lifestyle decision. And nowadays with, you know, a lot of companies coming in, such as Tesla and Lucid and a lot of other kind of like electric transport providers, that choice isn't as big anymore, you know? So actually the industry is starting to match kind of like how we live our lives. Yes, there's small adjustments, but actually to make that leap is now not a big deal, not as much of a big deal as it was, you know, 10, 15 years ago. I won't try and stand here and like be a salesman and tell you all the facts of Tesla, but you know for a fact, you know, the range on these vehicles is more than enough for someone who's going to just be, you know, commuting to work, dropping their kids off at, you know, nursery, doing general kind of like, you know, daily trips. You can charge at home. You've got superchargers that are only 20 to 30 minutes. So actually the lifestyle impact is very minimal. And at the same time, you know, you're able to sort of do your parts, you know. If you change yourself, you know, that's what's in my scope of control. I can't change a nation, I can't change even a city, but I can change what I do, and that contributes to it, right? And so it starts here. I think another thing as well is, you know, the technology is getting cheaper. So people are, it's no longer just, you know, specifically for either enthusiasts who are willing to spend that money or for kind of like the ultra rich, you know, people like, you know, me, yourself.
With continued efforts, strategic investments, and a long-term vision, Dubai can lead a path to zero emissions, establishing itself as a global model for energy sustainability.
So the main sustainable initiative, there are two. So one of you have the active energy saving, and you have the passive energy saving. The active energy saving, you have two components. You have the solar PV system, and you have the solar water heater system. So these are actively saving our tenants, the homeowners, in saving their energy bills. The passive energy saving is done during the construction phase. So there are very thick insulation for the walls of the houses, which will reduce the heat coming inside the house from the outside. So it will reduce the load from the AC, therefore reducing the energy load. Plus, there are also high energy efficient components used inside the house, such as like the sprinkler systems, the water systems. All of them are very high efficient, which means it will reduce the consumption. Plus LED lights and also smart home control systems. So with this control system, suppose if there is no one in the house, we can dim the lights and reduce the energy consumption. So we have both active and passive energy saving the measures in this particular community. So yes, the good news is that the diamond developers have not just stopped after building the sustainable in Dubai. So spreading this awareness is very important. So we are not just limiting ourselves to Dubai. We are going all across UAE and all across the Gulf region as of now. So the idea of this project was to establish sustainability in our day-to-day lives. Right, so these days people are approaching towards energy saving, and this was an idea to have a community which will instill the sustainability social aspect in the people who live in the community. The way we have done is that we have set an example in the industry by applying new technologies such as bifacial panels, glass frameless panels, and robotic cleaning. So the government here in Dubai, they have a very good initiative which is called Shams Dubai program. So this was initiated almost 10 years ago, and thanks to this program, many companies, many individuals are able to connect solar to the grid. Now how does this program help? It's a very straightforward program. So suppose if you are an owner and if you want to install solar on your factory or on your house, you are allowed to connect the solar to the grid. This way you will eliminate the use of any energy storage and have a very faster payback ROI. Now the way the government is giving incentive is that they are allowing you to have a net metering scheme. Now how does it work? The way it works is that once you install solar on your factory or your house, you will generate electricity from the solar PV. And after you generate solar, suppose if you have surplus energy from the solar, you are allowed to export the energy to the grid, to DIWA. Of course, you will not get any benefit in terms of the payment, but this will be stored in as a credit in your account. And this credit can be used at any point of time, during the day, during the night time, after 1 year, 2 years, 10 years. At any point of time, you can use the credit again in order to use that energy. So this is a great incentive which has been initiated by the government in Dubai. And this has promoted a lot of individuals to go for solar. Electricity has come down, the solar energy has come down, and therefore this is a great initiative by the government of Dubai. So the micro networks in Dubai is not very common. The reason being is that all the houses, all the factories are always connected to DIWA, the grid. So since you have a very stable grid in Dubai, you don't have to go for the off-grid solution. But yes, we do have a few areas such as the construction sites, because Dubai is a very big construction place. So all the construction sites who do not have energy from the grid, they all use a microgrid. They will have a genset, they will have a battery, and they will have the solar PV. But in general, for all the houses, for all the factories in Dubai, you don't have a grid, you don't have a microgrid, because you will use energy from the grid itself, and you can install solar with a net metering scheme, which will help you to import and export electricity based on your demand.
Dubai created Expo 2020, a world exhibition held in the city of Dubai. The exhibition features architectural works and technological innovations from more than 190 countries represented in its pavilions. After Expo, a human-centered smart city emerges, Expo City. Transitioning to Expo City, the site of Expo 2020 will remain active with an integrated community, continue and fulfill Expo's founding vision of being an ecosystem to connect, create, and innovate. There will be many challenges, but the Emirates have announced that they will zero out their net greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. But they are on the path to becoming a great nation driven by sustainable initiatives.